بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا ونبينا أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين لا سيما بقية الله في الأرضين عجل الله تعالى فرجه الشريف. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah An-Nisa, verse 135 says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين بالقسط شهداء لله. Previously, we had in Surah Ma'idah, verse 8, يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين لله شهداء بالقسط. Now the place of لله بالقسط is changed. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين بالقسط شهداء لله, which shows to rise and stand for the sake of Allah and to be witness for justice are very much connected. So all those who believe stand firmly for justice. In that ayah was stand firmly for the sake of God. So it means there is no way to stand for the sake of God with disregard for justice. Shuhada lillah, in that ayah was shuhada bil qist. Be witnesses for God, be witnesses with respect to justice. So this shows that mu'mineen are to observe two things, but these are like two sides of the same coin. To rise for the sake of Allah and to be witnesses for justice. Now you can understand why all the messengers have come in order to help people stand for justice. لَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا رُسُلَنَا بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ وَأَنزَلْنَا مَعَهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْمِيزَانَ لِيَقُومَ النَّاسُ بِالْقِسْطِ. We have sent our messengers, we have given them the book and manifest signs so that people stand and rise for justice. لِيَقُومَ النَّاسُ بِالْقِسْطِ, which means لِيَقُومَ النَّاسُ لِلَّهِ بِالْقِسْطِ. لِيَقُومَ النَّاسُ لِلَّهِ وَيَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ بِالْقِسْطِ. And also Imam Mahdi Ajjalallahu Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif, يَمْلَأُ اللَّهُ بِهِ الْأَرْضَ قِسْطًا وَعَدْلًا بَعْدَمَا مُلِئَتْ ظُلْمًا وَجَوْرًا. So Imam Mahdi accomplishes the mission of all the messengers. Every prophet, every messenger, every imam, every saint, every holy person, every godly leader to rise, to help people to rise for the sake of Allah and taqumu lillah, and also to be witnesses for justice. Because justice is the foundation. In Islam, justice is the most fundamental value. And as you know, justice is very comprehensive. Justice can be internal and external. Because some people think justice is only with respect to others. But you can be alone, you can live in a cave and be unjust by doing zulm to yourself. Zalamtu nafsi. So, zulm, unfortunately, is very much a spread. Even if you are alone, you can do zulm. Even if you have no power, you have no money, no position, you can do zulm. Even mazloom can be sometimes doing zulm. Mazloom, if goes beyond and does overreaction, mazloom becomes zalim. You know, sometimes someone says something bad to me, I am mazloom. but then I overreact and I said 2 bad things to him, then I become zalim. Someone did something to me, I tell everyone, then I may damage the whole reputation of that person. You have to be very careful. Of course, sometimes Mazloom can speak loudly, لا يحب الله الجهر بالسوء من القول إلا من ظلم. But even here, this Mazloom cannot do it too much. And even some ulama say this is when that's the only way to bring that person to justice. For example, to the judge. But if I have an issue with my, for example, I don't know, neighbor or brother-in-law or father-in-law, I cannot fill the whole community with this and say, لا يحب الله الجهر بالسوء من القول إلا من ظلم. You have to observe justice even if you are Muslim. If you want Allah to be your supporter, many times in families, in community, you see a person first is Muslim, but then overreacts and becomes zalim. For example, someone is rude to me, if I start, beating him, so I am zalim now. He was just rude. Why you are beat him? Or why you are shouting? He was rude but quietly. Now you are rude and shouting. So, it's very important not to get into zulm. So, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا قوامين بالقسط شهداء لله ولو على أنفسكم أو الوالدين والأقربين. Even if to be just and to be witnesses for justice requires to be a witness against yourself, against your parents, against your relatives. If my father has done something wrong, if my mother, my brother, my cousin has done something wrong, or if I have done something wrong, I have to tell the truth. I have to be witness for the truth. If my father has done something wrong and judge asked me, you tell us the story, I cannot say because of my father I twist and manipulate the story. Shuhada lillah walau ala anfusikum, even if it is against yourself, awil walidain or parents, wal aqrabin. In yakun ghaniyan or faqira, fallahu awla bihima. The person that you want to offer your witness might be rich or poor. Don't worry, Allah is there to look after that person. Don't think you by manipulating and changing the story, you are going to support them. You say, no, this person is poor or this person is rich, I have to support him. Whether he's rich or poor, you have no excuse to change the reality and give a distorted testimony. وَإِن تَلْوُوا أَوْ تُعْرِضُوا فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ خَبِيرًا. If you twist your tongue, means you say but you change it, you distort the reality. أو تعرضوا, or don't give testimony at all. You have seen what happened, but when they ask you to be able to say, no, I don't know anything, I didn't see anything. Or تعرضوا, تعرضوا means you just refuse to give testimony. Talwu means you twist. You say something but you change it. Whether you change it or refuse to give the testimony, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ خَبِيرًا. Truly Allah is aware of every detail of what you do. You cannot hide it from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, in the ayah that we had in Surah Ma'idah, the focus was on justice even with enemies. And here is justice, even if it's against your family and yourself. So neither enmity nor friendship and relation should make you unjust. When it comes to justice, no relation is important. I have to be just 100% focused on the truth, on the haqq. Whether it's haqq in favor of me or my father or mother or against, just haqq. And if you are like this, then I don't think on the day of judgment you will be questioned. Someone that in dunya has always been observing justice, even against himself, on the day of judgment he doesn't need to be asked questions. He is a person whose account is very clear, and even if there is something, it's only by mistake. Otherwise, he has done all his life, everything for the sake of justice. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us observers of justice with respect to everyone, and even if it is against ourselves. May Allah include us among true believers and make us able to stand always for justice with wisdom, with understanding, with rationality. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give shifa to all people who are ill, send His rahmah and maghfirah to all who have passed away, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prepare us for the night of Qadr, inshallah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.